Good morning. Good morning. Good morning. Good morning. I'm only here for a second. Just for a second today. Mm. Happy Thursday, you guys. Happy Thursday. I'm over hump day. Happy Thursday. Gloomy out. Shallow rain. But happy Thursday. um, Not gonna be long. Like I say, I'm only here for a second. So you have to catch this on the replay if you miss it. But my message goes out to pretty much everybody, and some in particular. Some people in particular, right? I have a voice, and I have the right to voice my opinion, just like everybody else does. My opinion, my speculations, my theory, my narrative, my dialogue. It's not going to sit well with a lot of people. I run things the way that I run things. Me, I do. You know why? Because they help me as well. They help me as well. I saw something happen and I was curious. And when you are curious, it leads me, when I am curious, it leads me to my who, what, when, where's, and why's, because there's always a motive behind something, especially when it happens so fast. Good morning, everybody. When it happens so fast. I'm talking over a video right now, and I'm going to shut it off in a minute. But the reason why that it is playing, because I'm doing my freaking homework. Period. Period. I get it that a lot of people do not understand me. And I'm perfectly okay with that. But what a lot of people need to know out here is, and I keep saying it over and over and over, I'm pretty much 60% street. 60%. And when you know street and you see street, street just don't get past you. So with that being said, I had to go do my homework. And as I listen and I read comments and listen to people on different platforms, a whole lot of us is not aware of how much contradicting that we do. But we all do it. The only reason why we choose to ignore a lot of things is because things maybe, quote unquote, may be going in the favor of what you're looking and hoping to happen. And that's perfectly understandable. It's no difference from your president. Yes, we hoping that they would cut the taxes and charge the billionaires more. And we are hoping that they would change this and do this. We do that. And because the words and everything sounds so good, but we never sit down to go do the background. When it comes to election time, you have your choice to put people in the front line to do certain things that you expect to have done so that your life and the way that we're living out here can provide you the lifestyle and the safety of what you're looking for out here. Perfectly understandable. I laugh because I seriously think that the YouTube section over here and over there and over there really thinks that, oh, Pap is some dumbass fucking broad. Far from it. I just see beyond. That's all I'm saying. I didn't drop that video to discourage anybody. Follow who you choose to follow. But Pap has every right to go do her homework to make up her mind whether if she even wants to listen. Period. My heart is pure. My loyalty is 100% on deck. When I say I do, I do. And you best to believe there's nothing of a track record behind me that will steer anybody from not wanting to be okay with Pat. Nobody. It's not impeccable, but it's good. It's really, really good. And that's a fact. But when I dropped that, like I said, it wasn't to discourage. It wasn't to cause turmoil or anything. Everybody had then made up their mind. Go follow the hero. Go ahead. Go ahead. Pap had to make her choice of what did she want to do. Do I want to hear this? Do I want to do what do I believe here? But I sat down and I had to do my homework. And now I'm going to talk about the contradicting part that a whole lot of people does. Save our black men. Save our black men. But because the words that are being spoken so good and all of this stuff, the black man sent another black man to jail. The black man been to jail his damn self. Yeah. Whole bunch of shit. And I get it. That's here, near, or there, according to the people. Because right now, it's taking us to the promised land. And I have nothing against that. Follow who you want to follow. Do as you see, please. But don't come chopping my neck off, cutting my throat open, because I go do my homework and be like, nope. There's a goddamn agenda behind this. I could get a whole lot deeper into this situation. But at some point, once you find out the information that you need to find out, it's kind of like, well, go mind your business. All I can say behind what I'm seeing out here is good luck to you. Good luck to you. Because it's going to come to a halt. And I could bet you my last goddamn panties on that shit. It's going to come to a halt. Feed to your dreams. Get them. Grab them. Go do it. Yes, it's reaching a whole lot of people, but it reached a whole lot of people everywhere. It really did. And I get the goal of it is to change a lot of people's mind about the way the media came out the first time. I clearly understand that. I had got two comments that I want to speak on. One of them is good. One of them is bad, as usual. 2 comments. And one was about the attorney being spoken on. That ain't happened. And it ain't gonna happen. Period. It ain't gonna fucking happen. Hold your breaths on it. That doesn't mean that I'm a hater. That means that off of what I determine, what I know, the homework that I have done, it ain't gonna happen. But you have to understand the whole street game. You really do. To know exactly where I'm coming from. And it ain't to crush none of y'all dreams out here. None of your hopes. You're individuals. Have your own dreams and your own hopes. But after what I've been researching and studying and doing stuff, everybody's going to have a motive and an agenda. Period. It is. I'm going to jump back to that in a second, but everybody was like, the comment was like, well, it can happen, or, at least it's good for Mr. Kelly and all this stuff. And it's, in some sense, it is good because he's speaking on it. I understand that. But guess what? A sheep with wolf clothes on can speak on any damn thing. It's crazy how... I'm not going to even say that part. What's crazy is that because you speak on a situation, you're the bad guy. You're the distractor. You're the this and you're the that. And I promise you, I am far from that. I'm just a free thinker. I'm just an individual free thinker. No grouping and no clique. And I have every right to say and post or find what it is that I choose to share on my channel. Just like everybody else does. I can take the heat. I can take the smoke. I'm not going to melt. I'm not going to melt at all. None. I'm not easy to break. I'm not easy to persuade at all. But I understood what the comment was saying as well. Sometimes I guess you got to leave things alone. Turn a blind eye because this is what we're wanting. It's contradicting. So contradicting. If you a lot of people even knew the righteous way to walk or consciously to have that righteous conscience. You know what? You'll be talking and speaking a little bit different like you do out there, a lot of people. But I get it when it comes to Captain Save a Nigga. You know, I understand it all. We need this. I get that. But where is it going to go? Where, when, how, what? Where, when, how, what? I'm not easily to be persuaded of anybody after I do research, and there's some problematic situations or so. It brings in that little bit of doubt with me, and that's just me. That's just me. It's like, oh no, MC Hammer can't touch this. And I'll take you guys into that in a minute. But let me jump to the second comment. Because of course the second comment is exactly coming from someone who does what he's claiming that I do, that I was doing. And that is pocket watching. There is no need for me to pocket watch anybody. Anybody. 24 years in, I'm set. I'm set for retirement. Pretty much, if I choose to leave this bitch tomorrow, I'm good on that. But at the same token, so that I don't contradict myself and I choose to run a channel, yes, I have products. I have a cash app. I have all of that, just like everybody else. Everybody else, and it ain't going nowhere. And I am not embarrassed or ashamed of nothing to not say that I don't have one. Whether if I talk about R. Kelly or post up anybody other stuff out here, everybody got to eat. And the world out here is a hustle. Period. Point blank. So pocket watching, dude, you way off with that. Saying that I'm just putting out negative shit when in reality, let's talk about the reality of your channel, which I pretty much don't click on much anymore. But when you come up in the timeline and I'm like, okay, it's bored. Let me see what the hell you're talking about today. At least 2 to 3 times a week, your channel is negative, contradicting mother suckers. So don't try to play me with that shit like now all of you just pure. Ride the coattail, ride the wave. Go ahead. So many people, it's been hundreds and hundreds of people that has been claimed to have been a mole of Mr. Robert Sylvester Callen. Here we are damn near 3 years in, and not a single one of them is in jail for it. Go fix that. Go fix that since you want to call me negative. You the one has the problem. You the one have the problem. I don't come back at all to put my spin or my comment on anything of what none of these channels do out here. I'm talking about the immediate, the inner circle little bloggers. I'm talking about over here. None of them, because that's your words. That's your thing. Do your thing. But when I see something outside of this, and that is outside of it, it just dropped out of the sky, boomo, whammo. Nobody asking where it came from. But had it been somebody else, you want to know where it come from, who it is, how it's done. I understand it. I understand it. It's no difference. Martin Luther King gave a wonderful speech, and look how many people came out and marched behind him. Some of them following that dream, and some of them chose to not follow the dream. We are different and indifferent of people out here. Get used to it. Get used to it, because it ain't going nowhere. It ain't going nowhere. Nobody's going to pull my opinion or anything. I'm going to explain to y'all about this video that's playing behind me too, right? I do not, under no circumstances, I don't care what is going on. I don't, you got to understand me. It takes a long, long, long time for me to see good in some people based off of your goddamn resume. Period. No different from you trying to go get a job, your number one job that you want to get. And they got to pull that resume and they find something. Who you got a problem with? The employee or your ass? Because it's your fucking resume that tainted your ass. And there is a lot of tainting going on. It is. And once I pulled it, or not pulled it, and once I pulled off of YouTube, because it's all over YouTube. And the shit is fairly brand new. It ain't old. It ain't 10 years old. The shit ain't even spoiled yet. Not yet. It's getting there, but it ain't spoiled quite yet. So I had to make a choice for me. Oh, no. This shit is fresh. This shit is fresh going on. Hold up, So that was my choice. Whether if I chose to do a bandwagon or grab a coattail. Has nothing to do with a fucking pocket watching or none of that shit. But I understand it when I got to respond back to a simple-minded asshole who has kept up 90% of the fucking negativity. Excuse my French today, y'all. I wasn't gonna curse today. Kept up 90% of the negativity out here, and you wants to tell me what the hell is negativity? I love my black and brown, but I also have a problem with niggas. I do. I don't, and to balance it out, I don't even associate that much with the whiteys. To balance it out, I'm self. I am self. I have my own little freaking bubble. That way I can think without people clouding up my head, talking that BS to me, preaching that I have a dream speech all the damn time. That's why I say to myself, I do. I don't hear that shit. 90% of your shit out here is total negative. But I forgot, once you put on your cape, you the king too. The fuck out of here. Everybody should know. You should know by now. I ain't gonna hold my tongue to come back at your ass, your ass, your ass, her ass, or no ass. Because I feel like that you wants to use your energy to have Pap stand down. And that's not going to happen when I know that what I want to speak is what I want to speak. I know when you speak, that those are your words. I stand the fuck back. That's your shit. Do your thing. It is what it is. But when it comes to commentary, I am under no obligations to not do what everybody expects for it to not be done. Go have a dream. Go chase it. But when you understand the streets out here, maybe y'all eyes would open up a whole lot bigger than what they are instead of your freaking ears all the damn time. I'm not a dog. You can't feed me anything. You can't feed me anything. You can throw a dog any kind of bone and he gonna nibble on that bitch. Gonna nibble on it until he decide, wait a minute, something ain't right. I apologize. I'll stay out y'all way. I'm not in it. Go run y'all thing. But my commentary will be my commentary based on what I choose it to be. Period. And I'm still out here with the free R. Kelly because of what I know, because of what I read, because of what I hear. Mr. Kelly's case, amongst all of these people, all of the moles from the inside to the outside, is so goddamn entangled up. There's nobody else to really trust but Mr. Kelly himself. We can't wait on that. Nobody wait on that. You gonna wait on people that drops out of the goddamn sky and now can lead you to the promised land. Now let me get into this video that I'm listening to. And then I will go. This is a whole goddamn indictment. A whole goddamn indictment. I don't choose to follow behind people that done already been in trouble with the goddamn law, that already got a goddamn track record, and then sat up there and did and rolled with the prosecution fucking side of having another man goddamn convicted. Bet you didn't know that. Another black man on top of that. So somebody explained to me that if one black man can't get another black man, has gotten one black man convicted, what the fuck do you think that he care about another black man? That's just my theory, though. That's just my narrative of it. That's just my opinion. And it ain't speculations when I done sat there and read that whole motherfucking indictment last night. Barely got some fucking sleep. And now I had to go pull it up to see who the fuck is reading this shit. And it's right there clear as day. You explain to me, black on black people, explain to me how Mr. Kelly cannot have anybody to come forth who does not have any type of criminal fucking behavior behind it, because that's what the point of what I was trying to make. There's nobody out here that can stand for this man and lead a movement that does not have any problems. I'm going to get a little bit deeper into this with y'all, because this is the shit that you guys were saying out there, not Pap. You guys, I think I might have talked about it one time, but not in the aspect of like this until I dug a little bit deeper into some shit. A little bit deeper. This is a guy who still has some goddamn problems with that fucking Rock Nation and the Damon Dash people. That's just my opinion, though. Who's this? You don't know if it's over with. You don't know what, right? Here's a guy who's branded, and as far as what I've done researched and learned, was put out there, possibly, in my opinion, is absolutely getting fucking paid to be doing certain type of shit of what they call the fucking Rat Nation out there. Then I get to hear, this is going to happen over this, New York or whatever, the same freaking guy who sat on the testimony stand for the fucking prosecution side in New York. It ain't his first time. He ain't new to the New York goddamn court system for the prosecution side, who took down another black man. You all, I don't have nothing against him. What I have is integrity to choose to follow behind people that has good track record. That's it. That's it. That's all. This ain't me calling him out. This ain't me shitting on him. This ain't me taking $1 or nothing from nobody. It's just Pap. And I'm finicky like that. I'm finicky because I know once you join yourself with something else, you can become tainted as well. Your name, you're this, you're that. Rat Nation. Go do your fucking homework. It's not that fucking complicated. Is the battle over with? Is he in the clear? New York, Atlanta, everybody out here, a whole bunch of commentaries or the theories and the narratives has been put out there about Jay-Z. I put it on my community board this morning because it was on my mind. Jay-Z on this. Jay-Z was rocking with this person. Jay-Z did it. Jay-Z dated this person. Jay-Z on this. Jay-Z on this. Jay-Z could do this. Jay-Z could do that. Jay-Z could do that. Go over there and you go to, and I'm talking streetwise to the people. I'm talking street. And you tell me how you guys figure out how the fuck once the Jay-Z and all these people find out what's going on. And a lot of people say, well, it could possibly be Jay-Z that had some things that, that had to do with R. Kelly. I heard that multiple times out here. Multiple times. So I'm sorry that I think ahead, or I'm thinking too fast for myself, or beyond, or out the box. My apologies. That shit might not be over. In my opinion, somebody still could be working for some motherfucking body. You don't know until you know the fucking game and you done your homework or go ask the fucking questions. R. Kelly has been set up 360 motherfucking degrees out here. I get it though. It's easily to trust people when they are speaking what you want to hear. I understand that. And I'm no way, shape, form, or fashion is shitting on old boy. Because everybody can change. I get that. Pap is a little bit different. I'm different. I'm different, y'all. And I know that I'm different. I know that I speak different. I know that. Maybe I'm too wise for my own fucking panties because I know street. And that sucks. I wish everybody well on your journey of having a leader. It's great. It's great to have. But a lot of it is also precautious. It's precautious. I hope that everything that he's doing that is going to satisfy everybody freaking ego out here. But we took another street guy. You all took another street guy. Not nobody important. Not a political person. Not a big news media person. Nobody couldn't go convince these people like this. You fuck with street, you're gonna get street. And that's a fact. That's a fact. So go on over there. And since everybody's out here, put the narrative out here that Jay-Z, you know, the Rock Nation and this and this and that. It's a fact that he worked somewhere up in there as a cameraman and that shit got cut off because he was filming too goddamn much. Go find out why and he told some of his story on his own of why he ended up with a busted jaw and all of that stuff. Could it be revenge? Because Jay-Z's name comes up in a whole lot of when he's doing something, when he started to do his commentary. Why? Why is now where, you know, why is it constantly telling what Jay-Z was doing? Why? Mm-hmm. He served time. He did. He told the story. It's on his page. Go read it. Does it make him a bad man? Has he probably changed? Probably so. I wouldn't know that. I don't know him. But when you put the stories together out here, it does help me decide what it is that I choose to do as far as involvement or bandwagons or coattails. To be perfectly honest with you, right now, there is pretty much only really one person that I would definitely choose if she needs the help, and she needs the help. It would be Texas Black Diamond. And I'm sorry. I've listened, I've read, I've done this, I've done that. The little shit that tried to come out about that girl over from that boy's channel over there, that was her personal life, relationships and shit. It has nothing to do with that. But when we're talking about streets, y'all need to go read the street motherfucking catalogs out there. It'll make up your mind and say, no, you know what? No. Nobody, Jesse Jack, you got all these fucking political people out here. And if you don't see the person that you chose to leave your freaking movement that's involved with any political people or certain news media other than the fucking rap industry, y'all got another thing goddamn coming. And that's just my opinion, and I'm entitled to having that opinion. That's a whole goddamn indictment. A whole fucking indictment. This is what I'm listening to, right? I've read the indictment. I took time to read it. According to the indictment and stuff, and this is like I say, no shade on him because that was something that happened in their street life. Do Pap choose to follow street niggas? No. I need to be behind somebody that's perfectly clean, that's got a really good track record. Because I think that those are the only people that is capable of supporting and helping Mr. Robert Sylvester Kelly. Because the minute these people know that you were caught up in this and you was doing this and you was doing that and you was doing that, to be perfectly honest, you will be no good in the fucking courtroom on the defense side any motherfucking way. Because they gonna call your fucking cards and discredit every fucking thing that you say. And that's just prosecution. And anybody would know very well about that because he sat on the stand on the prosecution side and could help convict a black man. Contradicting ass people. Save our men. Save our men. But I get it. It's who we want to be saved. We ain't working together out here. And you never will work together. Because all eyes sees fucking differently. Sees differently. This ain't about the money. I don't give a fuck about nobody money. You know why? Because I've been living life for 50 fucking years. And that's all I have known to do. I ain't no motherfucking cleaner. I don't do fucking dishes and do no fucking beds and all of that shit all fucking day. I'm a money person. In a relationship, I'm the money person. So I don't have a reason to count anybody's pockets. And that was a very stupid, idiotic ass fucking comment to leave on my page, especially when I talk about contradicting and I saw the same person that leave the comment do the exact same thing of what he is accusing me of doing. And I got the smallest goddamn channel out here in this KL sector. The smallest. What money, nigga? What money? I own everything I fucking have. It's in my fucking name. Everything. But there's absolutely nothing wrong with me and nobody else that has a product or things that they're trying to do to get themselves ahead. And that's what I do. And that goes the same with the boy over there. He has all of his products. He has online stuff. He has his music dropping and everything, which has absolutely to do with nothing. I don't care about that. That's what we do. Life is a hustle. So shut the fuck up, bum. You're still a bum to me. And don't ever think that I'm not that woman to stand my fucking ground to address your ass. And you know who I'm talking to. You know who I'm talking to because you have kept up 90% of this bullshit. And you know what? I'm going to put this sauce on here. In reality, if you'd have had your head screwed on right, instead of riding somebody's motherfucking coattail, you could have been really leading this shit. But your head is just as fucked up as your new movement leader. So fuck you. Fuck you. Period. I do absolutely nothing to these people out here. But I'm starting to believe that when I do speak, it just rubs a lot of people wrong. We're all not going to see eye to eye. We're all not going to be buddies and friends and all of that stuff. And I get that. But that's not what I came out here for. The people that has connected with me, they have a problem with me. They contact me. All of the rest, I don't care. I really don't care. I go and do what I know to do productive in this fucking world. Because you ain't gonna never catch my ass in no motherfucking trouble with no motherfucking rap sheet and snitching and doing none of that shit on nobody. That's just not me. Do your thing. Do your thing. But the contradiction out here is a freaking disease. A freaking disease. And we don't even have no cure for it. Because it's natural. Shit just natural as hell. I had to do my homework. I choose to opt out of the new leadership. And I have that right to do so. I wish everybody well. I'm never going to shit on it. I hope the movement gets as big as fucking Kingdom Come. I do. But I choose to opt out. You have seen all the way from Prima Donna's page. There's a goddamn at least 50 motherfucking moles on her damn page that she claims that are mole. And out of those 50s, I can't count you one. Not yet. That is serving time for all of the things that has happened to Mr. Robert Sylvester Kelly. Everybody knew it was a freaking setup. Now we all surprised that the new movement now realize it's a setup after being called a Chester or what do you call some other things. And I get it. It took to read the indictments or to listen a little bit more. But I'm gonna say this, and I have to go. He was there. He was there doing the reign of Jay-Z in the best of the both worlds. He was there working, besides his little interruption time that he had to spend in the jail. He went to jail. He's been to jail. Right? But he knew. He knew. He knew all about it. If he didn't, he would have never came out to say that, well, you know, he was Chester and the other name that he called him. He knew. But just like any other man or woman out here, before we open our mouths and we put these allegations on a person, you have to sit down first and do your homework and everything so that you don't have to come back to regret something that you have said. We just got to do your homework. And the homework, you know what? He was there. People come on here and act like he didn't know R. Kelly and I didn't know. And that shit was nation fucking wide. International fucking wide. every fucking where. But to come on here and act like, well, I didn't know and I didn't know, get the fuck out of here. So you got a whole fucking sector over here arguing about a goddamn takedown. And you got a whole Captain Save a motherfucker just dropped out of the sky was, well, I didn't know, and I didn't know, and I didn't know. Somebody who is from the fucking music industry. Okay. All right. Okay. But y'all said it. A lot of people commentary was about it. How Jay-Z could be behind, with shutting this down, or probably had some investment doing with the Lifetime thing, and you name it. We can go on and on and on with the attachment of who's attached and who's around and who works up under all of Jay-Z. And I leave y'all with this question. Leave you with this question. You ask yourself, with Jay-Z over there, with all that fucking money, to be paying a whole lot of motherfucking people to do whatever the fuck he wants to do, you ask yourself how far it's going to go before a snap of a finger coming from the street talk only, can shut that shit down. You ask yourself. But see, that will come with the price of putting somebody who is caught up in a little situation, not a big one. I don't think it's a big, in a little situation of being anger or bitter or whatever with they shit that's going on over there in the Rock Nation / Rat Nation shit that's going on, because it's going on over there. It's going on over there. But if you got something going on over there and one of them ended up over on the other side of the goddamn street, it could be problematic. Y'all say Jay-Z got juice out here. Y'all say Jay-Z owns this, own that. He's rocking the fuck out of New York. And you best to believe it rocks some shit over in Atlanta. It'll be a matter of a snap of a finger for Damon Dash to say, shut it down. Shut it down. But it will hurt a lot of people to see that happen because of the choices that people make to have things happen. Maybe if it was a movement behind a really big political person or your big people, you won't have no interruptions in it. But my gut and my heart feels that there's going to be some interruption in this. Knowing that there's a big circle of big industry people and he comes from an industry debacle that's going on. You think that what I'm talking about is bullshit right here? Go do your fucking research. It's hundreds of them in my mouth like, oh my God. But that's just me. I think ahead. I think of the what ifs and the what nots, who, what, when, where's, and why, so that you can be very precautious about the moves that I make. How I talk. How do I do this? Am I astounded? Okay, yes. It's reaching 10,000 people over there. The video's reaching 10,000. But we are such goddamn morons out here. How about it's the same 10,000 people where some was different and indifferent, or some was pros and some was cons? How about it's the same goddamn people? Huh? But that's just me. Hello, Tamara. Hello. I gotta go. Opt me out. I'm done, because nobody's going to take away from my freedom of speech and my opinions. Let alone, I'm doing absolutely nothing different from your new movement leader, because he has all of his fucking videos of everybody that he's talked about. So what makes it so different? Because I have something to talk about. He has the same kind of goddamn videos. Same ones. But I get it. If you're out here and you're free R. Kelly, you're limited. If you're free R. Kelly, you exempt from doing this. If you free R. Kelly, you can't be doing this. You can't be doing that. I'm a real person. And I support R. Kelly the same way just hundreds of people do out here. It's no difference. I support him. The only thing about me is I'm not going to be a fool about it. I'm not going to be a fool about it because everybody else is choosing to be a fool. I'm not going to be turning my blind eye or whatever because, oh my God, he's for him and he's for him. No, I'm gonna go do my homework. I want to know why. I want to know why. What's the agenda behind it? He already done failed on one goddamn it wasn't a promise, a situation that he said that he was going to execute. Said he was going to execute it. 2 days later, the man is too busy to handle it. Execute what? The reality of the story, Mr. Robert Sylvester Kelly has to be convicted even before the appellate even happened. I'm not convicted. He has to have his time served first. It's a step to every goddamn thing. It's a step to everything. Everything. She has to do that. Did everybody find discrepancies and everything in his case? Yes, it was. But it's a step to everything. And can't nobody come out here and tell me that, oh my God, he's going to have his case overturned. He's going to get an attorney. In what fucking world was that going to happen? Because it wasn't. It wasn't. Wasn't going to happen. Because he get a new freaking attorney today or tomorrow. You ain't overturning his case in next Monday. It's not going to happen. And a lot of people out here should know that. If you done been to jail, y'all say y'all read the laws. It's a step to everything. It's a step to it. And that's the first process of the hump that Mr. Kelly has to get over. And after he's got that sentence handed down to him, now you can put more action into play. Yes, the judge is over there denying motions like crazy. She is. Maybe the wrong motions are written up. Half of them went untimely. But you tell me what other man that is pretty much just like you and I, original, I mean, just out here in the origin, we just speaking, it's finna make a fucking miracle happen. Where? Somebody that you, like where? I'd have had more trust in goddamn it, Sharpton coming out here saying he can pull a miracle off than another fucking simple ass man. You put your thoughts in your hands and stuff too much into the man. Like what? But that's just me. I had to opt out of it. Not you guys. Follow. Go, get led. Go help. He'll get you out. He's going to get it to the Supreme. He's going to get it there. The fuck do y'all think is going to happen in New York? Nothing. Not right now. Not right now. After the May and that sentence, now some shit can jump off. Now some shit can get done. Yes, they can be in the pre-ready status, getting it ready. We ready, but ain't no nother breathing human being that lives just like you and I. I'm talking about you and I. You. That's out paying ordinary freaking rent. Eating just going home to the same little regular ass apartments and stuff like we do, homes or whatever we do. It's not gonna help Mr. Robert Sylvester Kelly. It's not gonna happen. He's got to come with the juice. Bigger and bigger and bigger than someone that can speak to you and say that, well, I can help him, and I you never even seen the damn attorney. He never even brought the attorney to y'all. Hell, Sylvia even had people, I believe them attorneys more on her page because you can visually see them. You can visually hear them speak the law. You can't tell me anything. Where is the man that he said he was going to get, and then 2-3 days later, well, he busy. Well, where is he? We still would like to hear his thoughts. We still would like to hear why in the hell that he, show the people out here where you find the fault of Mr. Robert Sylvester Kelly's case can be immediately overturned. Where the judge is denying everything. The judge, and you got to get past the judge. In order to get past the goddamn judge, which she will, she definitely will. She will. After his sentence, and I'm leaving after this, after Mr. Robert Sylvester Kelly is sentenced, she will approve. She's going to approve it because that's just the way the court system works. For him to go ahead now and appeal it. Go ahead. And the appellate court now is going to have to sit down and go through every freaking thing. And now, getting up there, we can honestly see that this appellate court now would be like, no, Judge Donnelly, you were wrong with this, you were wrong with this. You didn't follow this statute. This is not what that statute meant, especially that herpes case. Y'all know that was some straight up bullshit. We all know that. But you got to get past Donnelly first. And she ain't letting nothing pass her right now until after she concludes her sentencing on Mr. Robert Sylvester Kelly. After that, she's going to approve it now. Because she wants to also allow it to go through because those bigger people now can see if she made a mistake somewhere. Sure, she doesn't want to sit with this mistake on her hand, whether she was paid under the table or over the table. She's not. But now I'm going to need the big authority people to tell me where I went wrong in the Mr. Kelly's case. And then he'll win his overturn, and now he can come home. But there's a process to everything. And if you have any man out here who's putting their hand in their front pocket and just like us and get to smoking and drinking and all that shit, they ain't doing nothing but talking that shit the same way that everybody else out here talk that shit and can't fly a fucking wing up there to release him at all. And talking into the camera, like I said the other day to Gail. I'm looking around like, where the fuck is Gail at? If you think that Gail heard anything that he said, well, shout out to y'all. If you think Donnelly heard anything that he was saying, because he was talking to Donnelly too. I'm looking around too, looking all up through the goddamn subs. Where the Aunt Donnelly at? Huh? Okay. It is what it is. But I apologize. I didn't mean to interrupt nobody's happiness. Nobody's happiness. But in order for Mr. Robert Sylvester Kelly to have good supporters, good advocates, you have to look at his situation in reality. In reality. Because if you don't, you're fooling yourself. You're fooling yourself. He can win this case dealing with people that lives in reality, not faulty people, not people with agendas behind it, or to come in and jump out. Jump in, jump out, jump side to side, jump on, jump in, jump out. He needs those type of people behind him. And I have not, there's not been one. There's not been one. None at all. Prima Donna got them videos over there just going and going and going and going and going and going and going. You would think that maybe somebody on the prosecution side, they done seen that shit. She has pretty much enough shit over there to say, well, you know what? Yes, wrongfully goddamn convicted. Has it happened yet? Did her videos help? How? Because the setup was fucking real. It was real and it was enormous. It's so many people at every different freaking angle that came after Mr. Robert Sylvester Kelly. This shit, like he said, that like the boy said over there, the gentleman said over there, this worse than Clue. This worse than Clue. But all it takes is one to start speaking them good words, and that's who we believe. Yep. Is he right? Is the guy. That's it. Yes. But she put enough out there. She put enough out there, grabbing it from wherever she could. Instagram, Twitter, and gluing it and sticking it and pasting it together and all that stuff. She did. Not old Bookham. Bookham ain't done a motherfucking thing. He's a coattail rider. And I said that shit. And it is what the fuck it is. I can't help because I got eyes behind those motherfucking eyes. And when I put my glasses on, I got 4 motherfucking eyes. 4-eyed. There you go. Call it what you want to call it. Bookham ain't done shit. He was the mentee. Why his shit ain't looking like Prima Donna shit? But he got to come out and shout out, my sis, Prima Donna. The fuck out of here. He's such a damn numb nut. Hell, his goddamn picture on some of her shit. I mean, he busting up. I don't know where she going with it. But I can't that little piece right there be having me cracking up because she's exposing and putting together what she thinks or what her thoughts is about this inside camp thing and some of the outside camp thing. And I'm thinking, well, okay, people try to capture it and keep that photogenic a moment, of particular people. And every time I turn around and book him goddamn face on there. So I can't help but to include him in her shit. Because you know what I'm saying? Why is his face on the criminal list? I'm just saying. I'm confused with that. I'm confused. And the only way that I can be deconfused from it is she got to explain that shit. Because if you're telling the people out here that these are all the freaking moles of what she think, according to all of her research and everything, right? And then I got to sit up there and look at book of motherfucking picture. You're telling me that he is part of all of these fucking moles. Amen? Put a one in the chat if you see it that way. Put a two if you don't. Because that's just how I see it. And I'm sorry. That's just how I see it. If Prima Donna is teaching everybody that this is her thoughts of all of these people has done some things to Mr. Cali. This is it. And then I keep scrolling and listening along, and by golly, there goddamn book them motherfucking picture on the goddamn page. Book a picture on the fucking lineup. I be like, this some bullshit. Now, how are you supposed to look at Bookham any different if you got his picture on your on your criminal lineup pictures? The fuck? I'm just supposed to say, well, Bookham, but like what? I don't know. So it's confusing. You see what I'm saying? How, photogenically, things can confuse you. She says exactly. Thank you, K baby. That's exactly what she says. All these people. And when you look at all of those people, shit, his picture included. The fuck? I ain't gotta be a rocket fucking scientist to figure that shit out. And if it's not, then I think maybe she, need to put a little bit more clarity to it. That's all. Say, accept him. Cause his picture and Drunken Larry picture and Cousin Levi and all the motherfucking pictures right on the criminal goddamn research page on the researching for criminals or for moles. So shit, what am I supposed to goddamn think? Shit got me confused, and I don't want to be confused about it. So, like I said, if there's some clarity to it, and then in her research and stuff, then I'll look at that a little bit different. But right now, the one she just posted up with Tasha K not too long ago, this morning, it got Bookham on there. It got Bookham on that shit. So what is people supposed to think? What is the people supposed to think? I don't know. At least that's what the fuck I think. That's exactly what I think. I have to go. My apologies, you guys. Please ignore my commentary. I opt out of anybody right now coming out of the sky blue needing to do a movement of anything for Mr. Robert Sylvester Kelly. Until I see a bigger person who is worth being behind, who you can pull the credentials of that person, who that this person has other people, important people that can reach people, I opt out, okay? I don't want no more involvement. I'm done. I'm so done. I'm gotta ride over here individual, on my own commentary on whatever I see fit, because I don't want people to feel like that they can put a limit on what Papoose can and cannot talk about. I don't like it, so I have to opt out of it. I'll free chaos all by myself over here. Can't do the groupie. I can't do the clicky thing. I understand why I scream free R. Kelly off of what I read, I seen, I heard, and yada, 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 yada. Not nobody else. I can't do it. I can't do it. I'm going to wait until I see a really, really important, an important person who has that fucking juice like that. But fighting with the juice, with the street juice, it's gonna be some problems. It's gonna be some problems. And like I say, all it's gonna take is a snap of a finger. It's a snap of a finger to shut it down, and everybody will be disappointed about that. Everybody will be disappointed about that. So, I don't know. It's crazy, right? It's really, really crazy. But I'm good. You could drop the number, Harlem or Empress or whatever. Y'all could drop the number so then I can get my butt. I got about 20 minutes to get where I got to go. I apologize, you people. I apologize. But I just can't walk behind. I can't coattail. I can't bandwagon behind anybody because they, because they speak so well. I can't do that. I don't want to do that. I don't feel right doing it, and I'm sorry. But this has absolutely nothing, bonehead ass Negro, to do with nothing of no freaking money. Because I understand the fucking money theory on everything. Been dealing with it all my freaking life when I goddamn it started sneaking outside at 15. I've been counting money, machine counting money. If you know what I mean, and you know what the fuck I mean. Counting it, not with one machine on the fucking table, 2, 3 of them on the fucking table. So I know the game. I know the game. I know it. 239-0765 608 608-239-0765. It's crazy. It's crazy that you got to get chewed out for, your own. And I know a lot of people have expectations about certain people or whatever. But if you have to have a certain expectation about one papoose in the way that she should walk and she should talk or she should cry or and all of that, then don't have those expectations about me, because my heart is pure and my soul is loyalty. And with Mr. Robert Sylvester Kelly, he should have nothing but loyalty and pure-hearted people advocating and supporting him. Period, point blank. If there's any shakiness, any, criteria of some other shit that could possibly be going on or whatever, don't need that conflicting shit going on. Just don't need it. Don't need it. And like I said, I'm not shitting on him. I'm not. I shouted out. I opt out, and I have that goddamn right. I have that right. I do. So, I don't know. I don't know, you guys. Hate me if you want to. Love me if you want to. And it's still all good. Because I still have to breathe, eat, shit, feed kids, and work by choice now. Because I can go. I can go. I'll lose a little bit of the money. I'll lose a little bit of the money right now until I do become of 65 or 67. But I have enough, pretty much, of what I built from my life to hold me over. And if that don't hold me over, you best believe I got a plan B. I got a plan B, and it's called generational wealth, because most of it did come from generational wealth. That's why I'm okay. Hello, you talking to Papoose?
What's up, pal?
What up, DJ?
Good morning, everybody in the chat. Y'all already know protocol don't need to be established. Hold on. Can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you.
Hold on. Can you hear me now?
Yep.
Yeah, listen, protocol don't need to be established. Papu, what you gotta do, and listen to me, stop apologizing to motherfuckers. Period. You been in this fight? Why should you have to apologize for your opinion? You know what I'm saying? See, the thing I don't like about people is they try to change your opinion because you have one. You know what I'm saying? The rules of the streets never change. A snitch is a snitch. A rat is a rat. And so just because a motherfucker got a platform, they decide want to talk about R. Kelly. That don't make them for R. Kelly. We went through enough of that shit with Dana J. That's why I don't give a fuck about none of that shit. You feel me? And then when people want to talk about, oh, he ain't do his homework. Well, first of all, the nigga didn't never do his homework on Levi. And he had the fraud nigga on this show. He didn't do his homework on Angelo. And he had the fraud nigga on this shirt and on his show. And they think because dude sit up there and did his homework on R. Kelly, oh, he's upright for R. Kelly. No, nigga. You already laid down the foundation. And the foundation is fucking Levi and Angelo and Dana J. So how you gonna go back just that quick in 72 hours or whatever, 48 hours, say, oh, wait a minute, first of all, if dude say he in the industry, he know everything that went on as far as R. Kelly. And the dude was talking about R. Kelly, man. Some people need to just stop with all this charade and, oh, he had to change the heart. Even when the man got fucking sentenced, that's why I say I don't get on that old co-signing bullshit just because a nigga got a channel. Hell, Tasha K had a fucking channel. That don't mean shit. These people think because a person got numbers and all that, that's gonna make it any fucking better. It's not gonna make it no better just because a person got a platform. It's who you is. If your record ain't squeaky fucking clean, and they think because, oh well, they talked about him, nigga ain't get his jaw broke for shit. That's what these people don't realize, man.
You know what threw me, DJ, and I have to be honest about it, what made me kind of go and dig.
Stop apologizing, Pap. I'm gonna let you finish.
I'm not
No,
anymore.
you ain't got to apologize for shit. You done put
crazy.
work in. You done put. I respect your opinion. Whether motherfuckers respect my decision or not, I don't give a fuck. Like I tell people, if that's what y'all want to roll with that shit. I don't give a fuck. But don't come and try to convince me, because you can't convince me of shit. You can't convince me of
I'm
nothing.
not easily convinced, but he talks about, this is what bothers me, of the things of overturning Mr. Kelly. That's not going to happen right now. The problem, what I had with him is, you call these 3 people and some more people out, and he claims that, you know, he's not going after the other people. Bring some attention, like, to the people that got him in this position.
Right, they don't do that.
I don't see that.
Why
I'm like,
listen. Right, they don't do none of that. See, all they want to do is try to make it seem like they putting the focus. They so much care about R. Kelly, but they ain't exposing the motherfucking players on their platform when it comes to R. Kelly. So that's why I don't follow that shit. Don't put that. I don't want that nigga name video in my chat. I don't give a fuck. I block the niggas. I don't want to see his crackhead ass on my phone when I click on YouTube. I don't want to see none of that shit. That's why I let them people do them. They want to be in that old R. Kelly frenzy bullshit right now. Man, that man went through enough with his goddamn name. And just because I'm a man and I see bullshit when I recognize bullshit, dude, you ain't gonna pull one over me. And you can pull one over them because you in Brooklyn or New York, and that shit don't still mean nothing, nigga. He ain't got no juice. He ain't got no juice with Jay-Z. These people don't want to do their homework. Fuck them. That's what I said. You know, they don't want to do their homework. Then one minute he say, man, Jay-Z approved me. But you the same nigga that got into it with Jay-Z, got his motherfucking jaw, bro. The same nigga that goddamn it pepper spray R. Kelly broke the nigga goddamn jaw. But these niggas don't read this shit. Jay-Z ain't for R. Kelly. And these motherfuckers think he's connected, man. You people.
Exactly. That's my point. If everybody thought that Jay-Z may have had some kind of juice to put word on this, to stop this, to pay this, they just don't know the street part of, you know.
They don't.
And I was like, oh my God, where do you think that this is going? What movement in New York? What movement? It's a matter of a snap of a finger for Jay-Z or Damon Dash to want to have his shit shut down. You don't even know if
them motherfuckers ain't for him.
They don't even know if Jay-Z or whatever got this nigga on what they call it, the rat cheese. Then fed him some cheese. This is what I need you to go do. Nobody knows on who is on what motherfucking payroll of nobody. He's an industry street person coming from that side of the track, and people just don't know. You got to go do your fucking homework. And that's all I'm saying.
What's so crazy is Jay-Z sued. R. Kelly sued Jay-Z. They keep forgetting all this shit. See, the thing with people is They think because a person got a platform until they jump up and say, yeah, free R. Kelly, and man, I can't believe, but first of all, you weren't like that at first. You know what I'm saying? But now all of a sudden, you want to run this script because you see it's more R. Kelly supporter than it is motherfucker that support Angelo bitch ass. This what these motherfuckers don't fail to realize. See, dudes see that it's more R. Kelly supporters that's against motherfucking Levi, Dana J, and all the motherfuckers, and that he really got these. But they don't understand. R. Kelly got more people that love him than hate him. So of course it'll be easy for a motherfucker to jump on the bandwagon where the full support comes in. But I'm willing to bet you any money if it was more motherfucker that hated R. Kelly, that nigga would be on that bandwagon too. I don't give a fuck what none of them motherfuckers say. Get the fuck out of here. And then let me tell you, for you street niggas that don't know the streets, a rat is gonna always be a rat. I don't give a fuck if he ain't got nothing to do with R. Kelly or nothing. If a rat told on that motherfucker, they tell on the next nigga. What the fuck makes you think they give a fuck about R. Kelly? The fuck out of here. They don't know no street code, nigga. They don't know no street code. He busting out Angelo. That nigga out like he's scared of that bitch, nigga. Fuck out of here. You gonna expose the motherfucker. You expose the players in this shit since you so much got a fucking broadcast. Them niggas motherfuckers don't want to expose these motherfuckers. All they want to do is try to make it seem like, oh, we helping R. Kelly. We the fuck out of here. Good luck with all that shit. I ain't jumping on that bandwagon.
He has access to get on broadcasting of different platforms. And he has not talked about that. Go on the platforms and talk about all other people that was mold that set this man up. Now you spreading some shit. But right now, trying to do an inclination on we could get this overturned. It's not going to happen right now.
And they like that hype shit. They like all that hype shit. I'm not no hype man. I'm not no group. I ain't impressed. I ain't impressed because the nigga put Gayle King name on the title or put Don, and anybody can do that shit. I'm not hype. And all the rest of these pussy ass bloggers, only reason they joining the motherfucker because they trying to clear up their own goddamn image. I don't need no motherfucker clean up shit for me. I am who the fuck I am, who the fuck I've been, and fuck I forever will be. I don't need no fucking choke, no smoke, dope ass nigga. Fuck that nigga. That's how I feel, and I'm gonna keep feeling that fucking way. I don't give a fuck who like me or don't like me or rock with me. I've been me from day one. That's what these stupid motherfuckers fail to realize. And I said stupid motherfuckers, and I mean it with all my heart. First of all, the rest of these other motherfuckers want to jump on and act like they really chill supporters. But some of the motherfuckers, goddamn it, that ain't. These people just, I don't know if people forget about the YouTube streets. Maybe I'm just gonna have to do a back down memory lane and show motherfuckers who is who and who is what. Some of these motherfuckers that ran their motherfucking name in the mud in these goddamn YouTube streets, goddamn it, that they need choke no joke to clean their shit up. Fuck out of here. I don't give a fuck what that nigga called DJ Tyson or nothing, nigga. I ain't no flunky. Fuck out of here. Hey, he called your name. He ain't called shit on me. I don't give a fuck. Maybe he called Dumbo. Dumbo need rescue, and I don't need rescue for shit. My name gonna be what it is. And when I don't give a fuck, I don't give a fuck. That what makes me me and me different from them. I ain't no ass kisser just because a nigga got a platform and get on it. Man, this make it spread the word. If the nigga ain't talking about Angelo, Azriel, the motherfucker that's who really got something to do with this shit, with helping this man get convicted, like these bitch ass Javante and Tiffany and all them motherfuckers just made a video. These niggas taking R. Kelly's life as a fucking joke.
And reading the indictments all over again ain't gonna free him either.
That ain't gonna free him either. Sylvia done all that. Motherfuckers is trying to repeat shit that's already done. I mean, hey, miss me with that. These motherfuckers ain't doing, let the lawyers do their job. That's why it's called an appeal. That's why it's called a process. It's gonna take a process.
And it's a lengthy process to it. Period. It's lengthy. It doesn't happen overnight.
I'm not happy because the motherfucker got a platform and they talking about kills. No, nigga, it's where your heart at first, nigga. If your heart ain't in the right space and my spirit don't feel it, can't nobody else make me feel it. And I ain't telling people what they need to feel and how they need to feel. If that's what you feel, like you said, he's the man. Let him be the man. I don't give a fuck.
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying? Listen. And I want to make this clear to everybody. If you think he's the man, let him be the fucking man. But you can't convince me he's the man. You entitled to yours, I'm entitled to mine. Keep that shit moving, keep that shit grooving. But I don't think he got that much juice, especially a nigga who got their jaw broke, especially when the other thousands of motherfuckers got videos out about this nigga. These niggas don't want to, they're like, just because you say R. Kelly, oh, just give him a pass. No, nigga. He ain't no different than Angelo, nigga. He ain't no different than Dana J. He ain't no different than Levi. He ain't no different than none of these niggas been out here talking about they for R. Kelly, but they sending shit to the prosecutors and all this shit, and they snitches and they rats and shit. The fuck out of here. That game don't never change. That game right there don't never change. That's where they get the shit Mr. Screwed at. But go on, let them be on the hype because somebody mentioned the art. That shit don't impress me, Pop. What impressed me is when we get the motions in and the judge grants some shit for Robert Sylvester Kelly. That's what impresses me. All this old just enactment bullshit, man, kill me with that dumb shit.
And the only person that can get those motions through is his attorneys that is working for him. Nobody else. Nobody else. But I'm good, you know. Like I said, I have to opt out of it. I don't jump on no coattails and stuff because it sounds good.
I ain't jumping on none either. Stop apologizing.
Not me.
Yeah, but stop apologizing. Everybody don't disagree with you. People just have different opinions. Just because we have different opinions, that don't mean we no fucking haters. That means we just don't agree. We can agree to disagree. But that don't mean I gotta sit up there and jump on the bandwagon because these niggas jump on the bandwagon. Maybe the motherfuckers forget who put their feet in the pavement with this shit. Maybe they forgot that shit. I'm not falling for none of that, man. I ain't falling for it. They can fall for the Jack in the Box bullshit. I'm not falling for it. I'm not falling for it. I see the bullshit a mile away. They ain't got to see what I see. They ain't got to feel what I feel. It is what it is. Keep it moving. God bless all of y'all. Free R. Kelly. That's all it's going to be at the end of the goddamn thing. So people keep screaming, oh, it's about a cash up. And they hate because he getting a cash up. And they hate, man, fuck a cash up, nigga. Y'all been screaming that shit for years. And you tell me what motherfucker who don't have a fucking cash up or who didn't receive a cash up off of R. Kelly name. You know what I'm saying? So they could just hate these fucking hypocrites out here, man. Kiss my motherfucking ass.
When it comes to R. Kelly's name, I guess people don't even go Google. You gonna find massive of people that's selling a whole bunch of shit, hats, t-shirts that you can. Fucking Chinese people got R. Kelly shit over there for sale. Like you just got to know how to pull the shit up. Just pull it up. It's there. I'm over there. R. Kelly is the same as everybody else when it's time to eat. He understands the fucking process. Motherfuckers gonna eat by any means fucking necessary. And it still couldn't hurt him because he made millions over the motherfuckers out here that's making pennies and quarters. It ain't hurting him. Ain't hurting him at all. But I just want to say this. I'm opting out of it because I'm a free thinker. And what I run over here is what I fucking run over here. And that's it. And that's all. And I still am free R. Kelly at the end of the day.
Let me make it clear for you. If motherfuckers don't think you for R. Kelly, then just tell them move the fuck around. Yeah. Period. That's it, that's all. You ain't got to plead with these people, man. People just jump on what they want to jump on because they think that's just right. Everything ain't fucking right. Everything ain't right. Everybody got an opinion. I don't give a fuck if a nigga talked about me well. First of all, I ain't got shit to do with the shit. I came in, said what the fuck I said, felt how I felt, kept it fucking moving. Period. Nigga ain't do that much homework like we did and the shit we done. I don't. They think of these people here, let them have it. God bless you all.
He did a plan one. I'm going to get an attorney. 2 days later, the attorney is busy. Nobody asked him, well, what the fuck is your plan B now? You want to leave? What the fuck? You gonna try another attorney? That's the only attorney. Hey. No, he's done with that. That's a wrap. Right. You can't get one. So you won't see no attorney. The fuck out of here.
He just found some people that's so enthused and so in tune with the R. Kelly that's what he got to ride the coattail of. Yeah. Believe me. Yeah. Well, that's all he did. That's all he did. He found some real R. Kelly supporters that's embedded in. Let me explain something to you. Even when I went on Dude's show, the way I am now is the same way I was on his motherfucking show. That's why I never went back on his show. I don't give a fuck. I said what I said, but I called myself trying to apologize for some shit. But then I thought about it and I looked at it again. I was like, nah, this something ain't right. You know, when my spidey senses kick in, something ain't fucking right, and it still ain't right, man. These R. Kelly supporters are just opportunists right now. But
Yeah, yeah.
if they happy with what he doing, let them have that. But they can't never sit up there and try to down you, try to change your mind and convince you. Fuck all that. We seen enough Dana J's, Levi's, and Angelos, and all these other fraud ass motherfuckers out here to let another motherfucker pull a woozy over me. Get the fuck out of here. Ain't nobody finna do that. Now they can do that, do what they want, support what they want, fine. Like I tell motherfuckers all the time, either you with it or you ain't. If you support me, you support me. If you don't, you don't. I'm not forcing nobody to stay. I never force no motherfucker to stay. But I'm telling you as a man, because you always been adamant about what you spoke. Be you. We ain't in this fight to please people. We in this fight for one man. Period. We ain't in this fight to please no motherfucking people because they don't agree with what you agree with or you disagree with what they agree with. If a motherfucker can't disagree to agree and still love you, then that ain't for you. That's how that go.
Yeah.
Period.
Yeah.
If a motherfucker, listen, if a motherfucker can't agree to disagree and still love you because you don't agree with them, they ain't for you. That's how all this shit happened with the Dumbos and the Dana J's and the Levi's. We didn't agree with them. And when you don't agree with them, they hate on you. That's what the fuck they do. But see, the thing I love about a lot of things is that when we had our dispute or whatever, we agreed to disagree, or we still supported each other. That's what they don't understand. A lot of these people, if they think he the Messiah, let them believe that. Go ahead, Messiah. Hey, he ain't my Messiah. God got the last say so.
Like I say, I wait. That's what I do over here.
Yeah,
I
I'm
wait.
chilling. I ain't doing
I
nothing.
wait.
Look, trick or treat. That's all I'm gonna tell you.
I
Trick or
wait.
treat, goddammit.
My boots and my energy is coming behind somebody who I know I done done your back is
Exactly.
solid as fuck.
Exactly.
Mean what they
Right.
say what they mean. They going to get that man. That's when I'm coming. But all of the jibber dabber, dibber dabber,
You're not
man,
going.
I ain't
Listen,
coming nowhere. I
man.
ain't coming.
Look, trick or treat, get your candy, go on. If they think that'll work, that's fine. Let them
Mm,
do what they do.
mm,
I'm not putting my 2 cents in nothing. I'm glad you spoke on it because you ain't the only one feel the same way. You know what I'm saying? And that's it. Everybody ain't gonna agree with you. A lot of these kill supporters don't agree with what dudes do, and a lot of them do, but you can't convince the ones who don't. Especially who've been in this fight from day one. You can't never. No, man, please. I
I
ain't going
guess
for that.
it's easy for me because I know the process of courts.
Yeah,
I know the
I
process
do know too.
I know the whole process. The whole fucking process, especially when you've been around multiple people that done been in the,
It's not gonna happen
it's
overnight.
not
It's
as
not gonna
easy
happen.
as we think it is. It's not that easy. And I don't care who comes out and speak on it as if it's that easy. It's not. It's not that easy. This is going to be a long freaking process right now. It's going to be a
Man,
long one for him. These prosecutors has taken this laws. They may have took the word in out in the butt but they pushed it where it worked in their favor. Then in order for him to walk up out of there, you have to wait until Ann Donnelly give him his sentences, and she is going to approve it. It's a high rate of everybody getting their paperwork approved to get to the appellate courts. That's no doubt. But now she has to sit there and wait until the appellate courts go through everything to say that, okay, you were wrong. You were wrong. Then bam, now there's the action. What everybody's been waiting for, but it's the process. And the process it's a long time. It's a lot of paperwork. It's a lot.
right,
But
but what they don't understand is if dude's so much connected, all you have to do is call Jay Z. Jay Z got the key to the goddamn city. Motherfuckers, he's still.
he also he
Hey,
also
hey,
has the key to that other street life too. If he said put it to rest, that's all
Jay
it's
Z
gonna
is
take.
the elite of New York. He tuned in with them people. That nigga don't give a fuck about
Mm,
R. Kelly
mm,
and dude. And what these people don't realize is, if Jay Z give a fuck about R. Kelly, why the fuck they would give a fuck about Choke No Joke? And they stitched that nigga up. Boy, these people are so. And then dude want to go back and say Jay Z supports him. But when you click on the videos, Them motherfuckers ain't there no more. See, I
Not
did my research too. See, they
none
don't
of
know it.
them.
None
None
of
of
us there no
them.
more. When he said he
None.
support Jay-Z, when he talked about Jay-Z, that's how they got it with his ass. And everybody know Jay-Z don't like Katie said, man, Jay-Z support my business and Jay-Z that. When you click on all three of them goddamn videos, don't none of them come up. He deleted them all.
So my
He must.
question to you, and on my way up out of here, because I gotta go make it do what it do. Who in the heck is he gonna have to reach out, being in the music industry, to help R. Kelly? Who?
Yeah. I don't know. They said the nigga was a cameraman. I don't know.
It's none. It's
None.
zero.
Cause I'm gonna tell you something.
None.
Right, you know what I mean? You right, none. Because so number one, if they wanted to help the man, they'd have been helped the
It'd
man.
have been help.
You don't wait till the man get convicted and talk about, yeah, we want to help you now. It's too late now. You had your opportunity to speak before the public, the media, like everybody else. You know what I'm saying? And you ain't did shit all this time. All of a sudden, because the man got found guilty, now all these people they can reach out to help. And them people that's out there already know R. Kelly name. Who the fuck could choke Joe No Coke? Dope head or whoever can reach out to get them people to help. They already know R. Kelly locked up. All of them.
Hey,
The
DJ,
industry.
they ought to
Yeah.
be worried about what the hell he doing when he's sliding off that screen every few minutes.
Man, listen, man. All these people know R. Kelly locked up. So I'm trying to see what connection that dude gonna have that they didn't have for the last 2.5, 3 years of knowing this man still been locked up, knowing everything that's on R. Kelly has been international, worldwide. You can't hide it. You can't hide it. Every time R. Kelly name coming to something, it's worldwide. The only thing they hear from the people is his goddamn trial. And these stupid motherfuckers, they did that shit to throw R. Kelly under the goddamn bus. That's the part they don't realize. But if they'd have publicized this motherfucking trial, a lot of these celebrities would have seen the real truth, but they don't see the real truth. But they know this man is locked up. They know it.
Well, I gotta go on my way out. I'm gonna throw this back out in the atmosphere because everybody said it's a spiritual warfare. Trust God, but you don't. You still trust man. Contradicting ass
Right,
motherfucker.
that's what I said.
The
I'm
fuck
trusting
out of
God. I
here.
ain't trusting that nigga.
Trust God.
And they
Everybody
got a rap
trust right
too.
now is in another man. Go figure that shit. Where's God at? Where's your
Shit.
God? Where's the God that everybody keeps saying spiritual warfare? But yet then there's another man that's leading y'all to the goddamn promised land. Not God, another man. Go figure
Good
that
luck
shit.
with that.
I gotta go. I love all of
I'm gone. I
y'all.
wish it the
It's
best.
free
I
argument.
was free R.
Okay, so
Kelly. That's
then you
Sunday,
can
me.
come live so I can get my laugh on for a minute. Then I gotta go.
Yeah, man.
All right.
Okay. All right. Love you, Pop.
Love,
Don't
love you
change.
back.
Be you,
I'm
baby.
good. I'm good.
All right.
All right, later. Y'all,
Later.
I got to go. Y'all give shout out to DJ for tuning in. Give yourself a shout out over here. Be a free thinker. You don't have to ride off of what I'm saying, what DJ has said. Just you be a free thinker on your own. Make your own choices. That's all I'm saying. But this is my channel, and I do commentary, and it could be in different various of angles of how I choose to do so. Most of it is to bring a little bit of light, a little bit of knowledge of what you guys are bagging up, or putting in front or to the back or to the side. That's just the way I run my channel over here. Hate me if you hate me. Love me if you love me. Hit that like button, hit the thumb down button, and share, and whatever you choose to do. But I as well have this little bitty channel that runs commentary / donations and all of that stuff the same way everybody else do. I'm no fucking different out here. And at the end of the day, I still got to take my black ass to do what I do because I'm very productive out here. I don't know big ass people out there to get involved, but it surprised me that this man had what, like 10,000 because his music industry thing, and yet then you had Texas Black Diamond who logs on, who's traveling 3 different freaking states, trying to talk to the people and tell the people, I'm trying to talk to this important person. She's like out there in business offices and shit and talk to, and I got to get this person on board. And she couldn't even get the same goddamn 10,000 people to show that she's on feet. She's mobile. She's not sitting behind a screen. But she's not getting that freaking support. And I told her if she ever comes north, and because I'm going to put her in my schedule, and if she ever needs the help to walk, to hand out flyers, to do whatever, I'm going to be right there walking beside. If she wants my help to do whatever, I will put it in my schedule to help do so. But I'm north. She's handling the south and the other parts of the maps. But she didn't even get that. She didn't even get that freaking support. Somebody who's out there talking the talk and walking the walk, as opposed to somebody who has got another dream to sell behind the freaking screen, just like everybody else and everybody else. And it is what it is. It is what it is. That's who, if you ask me, who I would believe that, oh, I got in contact with so-and-so and they're going to reach out to help. You know why? Because she'll end up bringing them on the screen for you. She'll end up bringing them on the screen. Her. It's her. And I'm sorry. Now, I ain't gonna figure out and look up the lineup again on, on Prima Donna page with Booker in the lineup. Y'all have a good day. Shout out to everybody for joining the chat. I just had to, get that off my chest. Let him lead. Follow him. I'm good. I just opt out of it, and that's just me. And I had to find my reasons why. I was hoping to find reasons to not opt out. But the cons outweigh the pros. And that's how I choose to make moves in my life. The pros and the cons. They'll figure out for you every single time on your decision making so that I don't look, I don't feel bad, or I don't have dirt on me, or I don't have to think about the dirty part of it. I only want to think about the good parts. I want to know about all majority of the good parts of a person. What good? Because if you've done some good, I didn't, maybe I can learn and get some good out of it. But the resume is a little skippy for me. So I can't find any good out of it, especially when I'm hearing hundreds of channels out here with all of the the truth, the stuff about it. So it just turned me into a different direction. I'll sit and I'll wait for the next prominent, the hopefully the next loyalty, the hopefully someone that's not so tainted and have such a corrupted or, and I'll stand behind that. I'm not leaving the support of R. Kelly. I just made a choice just to opt out of this round of it. And that's it, and that's all. Y'all have a beautiful day. Bye-bye. Absolutely. Support Texas Black Diamond. The girl is out there walking and getting it in and speaking to people. Jesus Christ. Bye-bye.